Hey, America, guess who? All right. 2 words. Oxtails. Yes, indeed. I'm doing oxtails, guys. All right, now, you look online on YouTube, you see a bunch of, they say Jamaican oxtails or Caribbean oxtails. Well, I'm doing some American freaking oxtails, all right? Do some Riddick-style oxtails, all right, guys? Now, I'm going to end up braising them, okay? A lot of people use a pressure cooker and all that. I'm not doing a pressure cooker thing. I'm going to braise mine, so it's going to take a while. It's going to be a 2-day process. All right, today, I'm going to just marinate. All right, do a marinade till tomorrow of my oxtails, and then tomorrow, I'll do the whole browning and braising phase. You guys will see all that, and then I'll finally bring all my sauce together, which will surprise you. Okay, guys? So I'm just going to talk about my marination right now, and then once you guys see me again, we'll be talking about how to cook. Okay, prep and cook. All right, but here you go. Here's my oxtails, guys. Got 3 packs of them bad boys. There they are. Oxtails for your wazoo. For those of y'all that don't know, no, these are not real oxtails. They ain't go out someplace and find an ox. No, these are actually cow tails, y'all, but they taste just as good, all right? Anyway, I'm going to marinate with some adobo. It's right here. I love the flavor. I'm going to use some of this original mixed up salt. It tastes a little bit different, a little bit better than regular salt. It's got other spices in there. I just got to be careful because I don't want it too salty, okay? I'm going to use a little bit of regular salt, all right, some sea salt, some fresh cracked black pepper. I'm going to put in a whole pack of sazon, all right? That's a very good flavor enhancement, guys. Once again, cook like you normally cook. Throw in a packet of sazon, you'll be amazed, okay? A little bit of cayenne pepper, just for a little bit of heat, not a lot, just a little bit, just so you can feel it in the back of your throat. And then I'm gonna make sure it all spreads around with some extra virgin olive oil. All right, guys, now, I do not have anything big enough out of glass to marinate in. I know I'm breaking the golden rule because I always say don't marinate in metal, don't marinate in plastic. But what I'm gonna have to do is put these in here, in this big old pot, which is actually the pot that I'm going to cook them in. Anyway, and then I'm going to marinate them. Once I marinate them, then I'm going to pull them out of the pot and put them in Ziploc baggies, okay? And then let them marinate overnight in the refrigerator. All right, guys? So let me get this piece going, and we'll be straight. America, I'm back. There they are. Oxtails in the pot. Look at that. Boy, half full, and that's a big old pot, guys. Look at my hand. Big old pot. Anyway, I already got salt and pepper in there because it takes me 2 hands to grind, okay? Now, inside of here, all the rest of these seasons, guys, it's either going to be, I don't know, you just guesstimate, you know, figure out how much you want to, how you want to season your food, okay? I'm going to put some of this crazy old mix of salt in here. I think that's about a freaking, I don't know, maybe a teaspoon. Okay, cayenne pepper. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 3 shakes. I don't want to put too much in it because I don't want it too hot for the girls, all right? The Goya, I think that'd be about a freaking, about a teaspoon, give or take, okay? And then the whole pack of sazon, that's in there. Boom. You with me, guys? That's about it. I'm gonna adjust the flavorings anyway, okay, guys? And this is just my marinade. I'm throwing some extra virgin olive oil. You know, that looks like a couple tablespoons. Okay, guys, adjust it how you feel you're gonna adjust it. I would put garlic in there, but I'm not, because my wife and my family don't like a whole lot of garlic flavor, so I'm not gonna marinate in garlic, but I am gonna, when I braise them, add some garlic to my braising liquid. Okay, tomorrow you see the rest of the whole process. So what I'm going to do now is give this a stir, get all that marination, all them flavors together, and then I'm going to separate them, put them in the Ziploc baggies. I'll show you that, and then it's off to the refrigerator. All right, guys? Quick look-see, right here. There it is. 1, 2, 3. 3 bags of oxtails, already seasoned up and all that good stuff. All right, they're going into the refrigerator overnight. Tomorrow, you'll see the rest of this process. All right, guys? Hey, America. Okay, now, we are back. Following day. Oxtails marinated all night. Alright, remember that? Okay, now, I took them out about freaking an hour or so they got to room temperature because I ain't gonna be trying to cook no cold oxtails. Now, they've been marinated. Now, here's what I'm gonna do with them. I'm gonna season me some flour with flour, some chili powder, some Lowry seasoned salt, and some Old Bay. Alright, I'm gonna season me up with flour, okay, in this bowl. And then I'm just gonna flour all of my oxtails because I'm gonna brown them. I'm gonna flour them and I'm gonna brown them. Once they're all browned, okay, I'm gonna brown them and take them out of the pan as I go from my pot. And once they're all brown, I'm gonna return them all back to the pot. And then I'm gonna cover them with beef broth and red wine, Cabernet Sauvignon, okay? It's gonna be about 2/3 beef broth, 1/3 Cabernet Sauvignon, okay, guys? Then I'm gonna let them braise. Once they come to a boil, they're gonna braise. But along with the oxtails, all right, obviously I'm gonna use bay leaf because it's gonna be a long braise. I'm gonna use some fresh rosemary. I'm gonna use some fresh thyme. Let me turn these damn things around. All right, let's try that again. Some fresh rosemary and some fresh thyme. All right, I'm gonna use some lemongrass. lemongrass. Now, I couldn't find the actual lemongrass, but I wanted the stalks, so I got this tube full of already blended up or chopped up lemongrass. All right, guys. Now, the vegetables I'm gonna braise with my oxtails is gonna be 3 leeks, just the white part. Some carrots. These are small, so I'll probably use 3 or 4 carrots. I'm gonna cut up into chunks. All right, and maybe 2 or 3 onions. All right, medium-sized freaking regular yellow onion. All right, guys, you with me? And then just gonna let it braise. And then at the end, I'll show you what I'm gonna do for my sauce. All right, guys, you with me on the process? Now, check it out, just so you can see the progress. Here in my pan right here. My pan right here, we got my breaded oxtails. And this is all I'm doing, guys. Look, take my oxtail out, my marinated oxtail, and put it in my breaded, my flavored, seasoned flour. All right, guys, that's simple. All right, I'm just gonna roll these bad boys around just like this. Okay, too easy. I want to keep some of that in the pan. You with me, guys? I'll just put it off this side. I'm gonna be sauteing these together here in a minute. Okay, right behind me, inside that big old pot, that's what I'm gonna saute in, is this right here, a mixture between canola oil and extra virgin olive oil. I'm using that because extra virgin olive oil will burn, and canola oil gives it a higher, gives it a flash point, so it won't burn. It'll last longer. All right, guys. Let me finish up getting these oxtails done, and then we'll go on to the bread. Okay, as we're moving on along here, check it out. This is my first batch, or most of my first batch of my oxtails. Like I said, I breaded them. Okay, and all I did is saute them. I browned them off. Okay, they're not cooked; they're just browned off. Okay, guys, and I'm gonna continue on. You guys see the process. I got a little bit more to do. Once I get them done, we'll move on to the braising piece. All right, guys? Cool. America, a little bit further on. Now, continue on with the browning thing. I'm finished. That's my oxtails. Look at that pan. Shoot. That's a whole lot of oxtails. All right, they're all browned off, guys. They're good to go. I'm just going to transfer them into this pot. Okay, it was some trick photography. I was starting to brown them in this pot, but the pot bows in the middle, and my flour was trying to burn in the center. So I changed to this one. Okay, so that I can finish browning everything off. So yeah, it wasn't trick photography. How to go from a big pot to a little pot? Okay, I had to do that. All right, now I'm gonna put all these oxtails into this pot. I'm gonna cover them with my my beef broth and my Sauvignon. Okay, if I need to augment a little bit of water, I will. All right, guys, and then I'll show you the rest of the stuff I'm throwing in there, and I'm gonna do a pause, and then we'll get this finished. All right, continuing on, y'all, in the pot. Take a look at that. All the oxtails, I used a whole bottle of red wine. I used both of those things of beef broth. It's just short of covering. It's just short of covering, all right? Now, what I'm gonna do is, I need to prepare my leeks, my onions, my carrots. I'm gonna throw my thyme, my bay leaf, and the rosemary in right now. But I gotta prepare my vegetables, okay? And then I'm gonna throw all that stuff in there, and then I'll add enough water to cover all of that. I got to trial and error until I get all the stuff in there. All right, guys, so let me get my prep work done, and then we'll be, guys, part of the prep work, leeks. All right, for those of you that's never dealt with a leek before, all right, they're gritty. They got a lot of dirt in them. So what you do is, what I do is, I'm only going to use mostly the white part, so I cut that part off, cut off the root end, all right, and then I split them. All right, this is what it looks like round. All right, I split them. You got all these leafy parts. See all these leafy parts? And there's sand and grit all up in there. All right, guys, so after you split them, I'm going to soak them in some cold water, move them around to get all the sand and grit. All that stuff will fall to the bottom, and then you take your leeks out and then you cut them up or whatever you're going to do with them. All right, guys, I just want to help you out with that. All right, guys, just so you don't think I'm bullfrogging, check this out. Here's my leeks. They've been rinsed. All right, they're all nice and clean, but look at that. See all that sand? Y'all see that? All that sand and grit in the bottom of there? Hope y'all can see that. All right. That's what comes out of your leeks, all right? So rinse them, cut them up, rinse them real good, all right? Now let me continue on. Hey, America, I was doing my prep work. My daughter said, you gonna show them how to peel some garlic? Some people don't know how to peel garlic. She the one behind the camera. Show your face. Oh, she gonna wait. Anyway, y'all, very simple. Put your knife on your garlic, your little clove, put your knife on and smack it. Once you smack it, you grab your peel, and out it comes. How hard is that? You good? Easy? Let's try that one more time. Piece of garlic, smack it, grab your peel, and out comes garlic. Too easy. All right, guys, and then you can mince and chop it or do whatever you want to do. Let me finish getting this garlic ready, guys, and then I'll continue on with the ingredients and seasonings for my oxtails, which are in this pot. They're coming to a boil slowly because I'm doing this slowly because I'm just still doing prep work. All right, guys? Now, let's start with the vegetables. First thing I put in is my leeks. All right? Throw in my leeks. If you're not familiar with leeks, guys, they kind of taste like a mixture of celery and mild onion. Really good flavor. All right, won't overpower your any meal or any dish with onion flavor, but you get a hint of onion. All right, leeks are in there. Then we're throwing some carrots. This is 4 small carrots. I just chunked up. Easy. And I got 2 medium-sized onions. All right, in big chunks. All right, they're not diced. They're just in big chunks. All right, I'll show you what I'm gonna do with my sauce later. Okay. That garlic, all that garlic that I opened, all this garlic here, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, about freaking 5 cloves of garlic. I just mashed them. I didn't cut them up or anything. Just throw them in there. All right, guys. Now let's talk about seasonings. 4 bay leaves. Put 4 bay leaves inside because I'm gonna do a long braise. Okay. 2 thyme twigs. All right, you just go backwards on them. Pull the little twigs off of them sprigs. All right, 2 of them. That's 1. And here's the other one. Try to do this quick because I don't want to waste a lot of video time. All right, guys. I'm sorry, that one. That's rosemary. I'm sorry, rosemary sprigs. Bunch of thyme going in there, fresh thyme. Okay. And this right here. Lemongrass. Like I said before, I didn't get the lemongrass stalks because I couldn't find any, but this is lemongrass that's been already chopped up in a tube, and I'm gonna use that. I normally use about 3 stalks of that, so I'm gonna give a couple pretty good squirts. 1, 2. All right, about half that package. All right, guys, I'm gonna let that come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, bring that over here, baby girl. All right, guys, that's all my ingredients inside. All right, all my ingredients inside. I'm gonna put enough water to bring it just to the top to cover. Let me do that, and I'll show it to you. Bring it to a boil, and it's going into the oven. All right, guys? Hey, America, okay, I'm back. Almost complete, almost complete. Take a look at my pot. Now, I added just enough water amongst all the wine and the broth, so it just about covered. You see that, guys? All right, and it's about to come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I get it to come to a good boil, then I'm gonna put it in the oven. The oven's set on 300 degrees. All right, I'm just gonna let it go on a slow braise until they're fall off the bone tender, or really, really, really tender, okay? And then I'll show you a surprise from my sauce. But remember all them ingredients I put in there? I almost forgot one. My daughter reminded me of it, y'all. 2 stalks of celery. All right, 2 stalks of celery. I'm gonna throw that in there right now. This ain't mandatory. You don't need it, but I had mentioned I was gonna throw celery in it earlier, and my daughter's like, "Daddy, didn't you forget the celery?" I was like, yep. All right, guys, let me get this a stir, let it come to a boil now, and I'll let you guys see me put it in. There it is, guys, look. There's my pot, it's coming to a boil. Okay, now we just back up a little bit, let me put this bad boy in the oven. All right. Wow, oven up. Turn off the stove. Put the top on top of my pot. That ain't too hot to handle. And I'm gonna transfer this bad boy right down here. 300-degree oven. Alright, I might crank it up to 350, I'm not sure. 300-degree oven, and I'm gonna let it go for about 3 hours. Alright, right now it's about 11:08 in America. And I'll come back and check on this bad boy by about 2 o'clock. Alright, and then depending on my progress, I'll let you guys check out how I finish up with sauce. Alright, that's where we're at. Okay, that's where we're at. It's been about 3-4 hours later, and these oxtails, guys, are fall off the bone tender. All right, that's the whole thing. Now, what I've done is I've taken them out of the juice, everything that the broth, everything that I braised them in. Okay. Now, what I'm doing is I'm preparing to make my sauce, all right, or my gravy. Okay. It's a lot of grease. It's about a freaking ½ inch to inch of grease that comes off, you know, and it renders off the oxtails on top of my fluid, right, my braising liquid. So what I'm doing is, if you have one of these handy dandy things, I'm skimming it. All right, I'm taking out the oil and putting in this little high-speed little device here. And what this allows me to do, okay, obviously oil is lighter than water. So what this allows me to do is I can put back the liquid. Y'all see that? I can put back the liquid and the oil goes last. Once I get down to about so, now I just got me a whole container of oil. And I continue doing that, y'all. Okay. I continue doing that until I get rid of all the oil. Let me knock that piece out, then I'll show you what I'm going to do, and then we'll put it all together and we'll be finished. All right, guys? All right, America, it's my final step, y'all. My final step. Now, I took most of the oil out of there. That's about 90% oil-free now, all right? So it's more healthy than it started, all right? Now, this is how I'm going to thicken it up. This is how I'm going to make my gravy, all right? with the old immersion blender. Y'all see that? This bad boy. I'm just gonna pop this bad boy in just like this. Now we on that, folks. Yeah, just like that. Give me a couple minutes to get this blender smooth, and I'll be right back with you. Oh yeah, I had a trick, didn't I? Told you. There it is, America. All blended together, nice, smooth, and creamy. Tastes great. All I gotta do is put these back in there, cook some rice, make a plate. That ain't hard, is it, guys? All right, America, one final look before presentation. There it is. That tell me that don't look good, y'all. Woo-hoo-wee. Yes, indeed. Flavors are perfect, good to go, not too salty. Next time you guys see it, it'll be plated up, ready to eat, and that'll be the end of the video. All right, hey, America, moment of truth. A girl's ready to eat. Here they go. Boom, plate, boom, plate, boom, plate. All right, guys, give me a taste test. Come on, tell me something.
This is awesome.
What? Good?
Really good.
It's all like this. Alright, what you got?
It's awesome.
Awesome. They always say that. I think they say that shit just because I'm daddy. But y'all, it's good, fantastic. I tasted it. There you go, guys. It's too easy, too easy. Actually, it takes a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, and a bunch of ingredients. You guys know what I'm saying. Good food if you put your heart into it and you take your time. Alright, guys. Peace. Thanks for watching.